So, the question on everyone's mind in Tampa Bay has finally been answered. Tom Brady won't be playing quarterback for the Buccaneers anymore. The big question now is, who will step up to fill his shoes? Brady announced his retirement from football, saying this time it's for good on Wednesday. It's definitely a huge loss for the Buccaneers, but on the bright side, he's retiring instead of moving on to play for another team. Now, instead of having to take his entire $35.1 million dead cap hit in 2023, the Bucs can split the money into $10.8 million in 2023 and $24.3 million in 2024, according to Spotrac. If Brady had chosen to play for another team, the Buccaneers would have had to take the entire hit in 2023, which is already shaping up to be a cash-strapped season. Tampa Bay is currently $55 million over the 2023 salary cap, the second worst situation in the NFL, behind only the New Orleans Saints, which is $60.4 million over the cap. The Buccaneers have a tough road ahead in terms of their finances. They need to make some cuts and restructure contracts just to get under the salary cap, let alone have enough room to bring in a new quarterback. Right now, Kyle Trask is the only quarterback on their roster, with only 9 career pass attempts and a 42.4 passer rating in 2 NFL seasons. Their top backup, Blaine Gabbert, is a free agent and played in the regular season finale when Brady was given rest. The Buccaneers could bring Gabbert back, but it's clear that they are on the lookout for a new quarterback. So let's look at the options the Buccaneers have. Option 1, the draft. Building depth is most easily and inexpensively done through the draft, and Tampa Bay has the 19th pick. However, according to The Athletic's Dane Brugler, all 4 highly rated quarterback prospects, including Bryce Young from Alabama, Will Levis from Kentucky, C.J. Stroud from Ohio State, and Anthony Richardson from Florida, are expected to be taken by the 15th pick. Acquiring a quarterback in the first round would likely require giving up this year's first and second round picks, as well as future draft capital. This is not a desirable option for a team that has many other areas that need improvement. However, the Buccaneers do have alternative options. According to Brugler, the second tier of quarterbacks in the draft, including Tanner McKee from Stanford, Hendon Hooker from Tennessee, Jake Haener from Fresno State, Aiden O'Connell from Purdue, and Clayton Tune from Houston, could be available in the 3rd round or later, although relying on a quarterback from this group could be risky. Let's move on to option 2, the free agents. Geno Smith and Daniel Jones are expected to stay with their current teams, the Seahawks and Giants, respectively, as they are not likely to hit the free agency market. Even if they did, their market value, listed on Spotrac.com, is above $25 million, making them too expensive for the Buccaneers. There are cheaper quarterback options available for the Buccaneers, such as Jimmy Garoppolo, Jacoby Brissett, Baker Mayfield, Sam Darnold, Teddy Bridgewater, Tyler Huntley, and Andy Dalton. However, it's difficult to determine which of these quarterbacks would be the best fit for the Buccaneers, since they have yet to hire an offensive coordinator after firing Byron Leftwich. Option 3, the trade market. The Raiders are moving on from direct care, so the Buccaneers might consider trading for him, despite the fact that he has a no-trade clause in his contract. The Titans quarterback Ryan Tannehill is expected to be traded or released, so the Buccaneers could consider pairing him with a rookie for developmental purposes. Falcons veteran Marcus Mariota could be acquired through a trade for a late-round pick or be signed if he's released, which would make him a free agent if the Buccaneers are interested. It's possible that the Buccaneers will choose to stick with Trask or Gabbert as their starting quarterback and draft for depth after the first round. However, with the current competitiveness of the NFC South, the Buccaneers might opt to extend their winning window, even without Tom Brady on their team. Tampa Bay won the South Division this season with a record of 8 wins and 9 losses. However, they were eliminated in the first round of the playoffs. The quarterback competition in the division is not very strong. Currently, Desmond Ridder is expected to start for the Falcons, Jameis Winston for the Saints, and Matt Corral for the Panthers. The Buccaneers can definitely find someone who can help them compete with that group. That's all for this episode of Sideline Stories. Thanks for tuning in as we discuss the big question on everyone's mind: who will replace Tom Brady as the Buccaneers' new quarterback? Stay tuned for more exciting content from us, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button and hit the notification bell to never miss an episode. Until next time, this is Sideline Stories signing off.